this video, we're going to answer the question, what pain, problem, and predicament does SituationHub address? I'm Jarrett Bro, the founder of SituationHub, and there are several key factors that every company has difficulty with when a situation is unfolding into a crisis. The first pain point is the event is unfolding in the field and the people at the home office don't know. So we've created a tool to address that. As the event is unfolding, people in remote locations, your employees, can go to a pull-down tab in the application and they can answer specific questions about that corresponding event. So whether it's a workplace injury, whether it's a weather event, natural disaster, hurricane, tornado, fire, explosion, it could be an act of violence, someone could be arrested, there could be some type of an executive misbehavior. Whatever it is, you go to the pull-down tab and you answer specific questions about that specific event. That resolves problem number one, which is finding out about the details. Problem number two that we solve is letting people at the home office know quickly, because with SituationHub, you push a single button and all of the members of the executive management team or the crisis management team get an alert both on their cell phone and by email. And all they have to do is now click that tab and they go to a virtual situation room where everyone, all the key decision makers, are literally on the same page. See, one of the pain points traditionally is there's usually a calling tree. And by the time someone calls each member of the team, 10, 15 minutes gets consumed with each call, and an hour or two can pass before any further decisions are made within that organization. Pain point number three is after the information is gathered, it's time to write a news release or an employee statement or a statement for customers. And that process takes a long time. Some companies have one public relations person, some have a team, some have no public relations people, regardless of how good of a team you have. The process of writing the initial statement could take 30 minutes to an hour, and then it goes through the executive review process, which could take 30 minutes or an hour more. And then there's the second draft and more adjustments and more tweaks, and before you know it, 3 and 4 hours have passed, and the world still hasn't heard officially from you about what's going on. There is an information void of official information. And meanwhile, in the outside world, social media is already telling the story. Maybe it's accurate, maybe it's not, but you are not controlling the narrative. So that is a major pain, problem, and predicament point for organizations. But with SituationHub, once everyone agrees that the facts are correct in the situation room, you push one button and it automates the process of writing a perfect news release. And that news release can be read as a script at a news conference. It can be posted to your website so everyone can see the details. It can be emailed to all of your employees and all of your customers or members of your community, whatever stakeholder groups need to hear from you. And of course, a link on social media can then be linked back to your website so the world is informed. The pain, problem, and predicaments that we're solving with this amazing tool will revolutionize how you communicate during a crisis. Because ultimately, when you have speed and when you are effective, you protect your organization's revenue, reputation, and brand.